This is an Off the Tongue podcast.
Hey, everybody. How are you?
Doing well.
And this is Mike.
I always mix it up. I'm Doug.
I'm doing well. No, this is Greg.
And this is Mike.
It's funny. It makes it okay podcast. We're just switching it up. We're a little punchy tonight. We're part of the Off the Tongue podcast network. Check them out. We have kind of a full show. We'll see how this goes. So tonight, I think Mike and Greg have something up front. We're going to talk a little Bigfoot talk. Mike's got a movie bracket, kind of how you do like a football bracket or the NCAA brackets of some movies. We'll let him set that up. And then we have some stupid criminals. So we are going to jump right in. And I think Mike's got some food product.
I've seen this article. This is from Food Beast.
Beast.
Which I know what this is probably, I wish this could be our next taste test. Maybe one day it will be. I had seen this headline that it says this snack brand made battery flavored corn chips. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. So this is a brand called Rewind, and they are based in the Netherlands. They have released corn chips that taste like 9-volt batteries. And then it goes on to say, the idea was inspired by childhood nostalgia, specifically the tiny tingle that comes from licking the tip of a 9-volt battery, which was like a weird rite of passage for kids.
Did you ever do that?
I did.
I did as well.
We did. Yep.
You take it and it's like a little tingle. Like I don't know that that's a flavor.
Do I want to eat that as a bag of chips?
No.
And what does that taste like? Metally? Like
tingly?
Electrically?
I mean, it's not like I stuck it there into my tongue forever, but
no, you did it. You did it just a little. It's like a little.
Like, oh, the battery still got some juice in it.
Yeah.
It's like,
don't like that.
So it says they use a blend of citric acid and sodium bicarbonate to create the tongue tingling effect and balance it out with mineral salts, which give the chips a metallic tang.
There you go.
So the result is a surprisingly tasty, and it's definitely a flavor that sparks curiosity. It definitely does.
Duracell's going to come out with a competing brand before long.
The copper top bag.
That's right.
Yeah.
Or Energizer.
Energizer Bunny.
Yeah.
It just, the taste keeps going and going and going. It's just, it's in your mouth
My
forever.
tongue. So it says they are now available in the Netherlands and they'll hit other countries in Europe, but though there is no release dates announced for the U.S. So maybe one day you will see us trying a bag of battery-flavored chips.
Well, we can only hope.
They should have like caffeine in them or something to energize you too, so you'd be
there you
energized
go.
from the battery taste.
Yeah, there you go.
So, I don't know, weird. All right, well, is that all you got on that?
Yeah. I'm just imagining the heartburn or what. I mean, this, it's got to just burn your esophagus as you swallow.
Who would even come up with that?
That was my thing. Who's sitting around and saying, you know what I miss? I would love to have a chip that tastes like a 9-volt battery tingle. Like, what?
This is for somebody who like has a weird obsession with licking batteries and is like, you know what? We need to
My
put this
strange
in chip.
obsession or addiction or whatever. Yeah.
Yuck.
Yeah. That's all.
That's all? All right. Well, mine's, I had pointed out a few weeks ago when different news stories do not spell check or content check their stories.
Happens a lot, it seems like.
Well, this one is, they should photo check their story. It's from Parade Magazine or whatever, the online version. So their story is rarely seen 80s sitcom star, age 62, is nearly unrecognizable during outdoor workout.
Oh, I've seen these type of things before.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, it's former 70s child star Christy McNichol.
Okay.
Was recently photographed during another rare public outing. The 62-year-old Emmy winner who captured hearts in the classic series Family and beloved films like Little Darlings and Summer of My German Soldier, which I've never heard of.
I think she was on Love Boat as well.
Yeah. Well, she looked ageless while out in Los Angeles.
Okay.
In the photos, McNichol was spotted stretching and exercising outdoors, sporting a casual athletic look. So that's, and then there's more to the story. Well, here's the picture they put with it. And I wish I could share the picture with our viewing audience, but I'll let you guys describe it.
She is unrecognizable.
She doesn't have a head.
No, it's just the torso of looks like it could be a woman, but I'm not 100% sure.
It's a picture of a woman with her head cut off. I mean, not literally cut off, but
I'm going to start a gossip site for Hollywood and say that I run it, and it's just going to be torsos of people.
Yeah. I mean,
Guess who we caught coming out of Starbucks in Morton?
this could be any person. I mean, it really doesn't particularly have to be a woman because it's.
I said possibly,
Yeah.
but I would be hard. You couldn't like hard press me into that 100%.
Yeah, and when you zoom in on it, you get that. It's still no head. You get the neck down to about
Wearing like
the shin.
a jacket and shorts.
And there's no branding on anything.
No.
It's just very generic.
No, and just a green
Interesting.
grass background. So it's you can't even tell where they're at. Could be anywhere.
Yeah, it said the former actress who went on to star in the popular 80s sitcom Empty Nest before mysteriously vanishing. Well, she's still vanished as far as I'm concerned. I mean, it's not.
Maybe one of her siblings went back in time and she's slowly being erased.
It could be. Maybe it's a Back to the Future thing.
Maybe.
I don't know. But anyways, I read the story. Why I read the story, I don't know. Why did I go look to see? Christy McNichol was a popular actress when I was young, and so I thought, I wonder what she looks like now.
You wanted to see
well,
if you
I still don't know.
You wanted to see if you recognize it.
Yeah, I don't recognize that hoodie that she's wearing or the black jogging pants or whatever they are. Maybe that's her knee. I don't know.
It is unrecognizable.
Yeah. I never had, we never had posters of like their knees and stuff.
What did you have posters of?
Nothing of hers. I did have a Farrah Fawcett poster that wound
Of
up
her
in my
knees?
room. No, it was not her knees.
Okay.
I
The
didn't buy the
infamous
poster.
Farrah Fawcett knees poster.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's all I got.
All right. Well, let's go.
If I ever see that red zip-up hoodie, though, I'll know
Get her
it's
autograph.
Christy McNichol.
Can I have your autograph?
I'd recognize those knees anywhere.
That's right.
Donna McIntyre. Who are you? You're not Christy McNichol.
Fraud.
Well, I think we got some Bigfoot talk. Mike, you had something, and then I want to.
Bigfoot.
Yeah, Bigfoot.
Well, a side note on the Bigfoot. My Facebook page is just completely full of the AI Bigfoot videos. I don't know if you guys have seen those.
No, I have not.
There's like 1 million AI Bigfoot videos that I get all the time.
I've seen a few. Let me ask, is it like him usually out in the woods and he's like, the one I saw was like he runs up and he talks to somebody and like he's interviewing. I'm like, what is this? I didn't know what it was.
There's all sorts of
Okay.
It's like I've got videos of him. Yeah, he's like got a GoPro sometimes where he's
Okay.
doing like a selfie thing through the woods. Like 4th of July, I saw one of him. Hey guys, we're gonna prank some campers, and he's got like a big stack of fireworks like in their campsite. But then I see ones where he's like doing jobs. It's like, hey guys, today I'm working as a lineman, and it's like Bigfoot like working for Ameren or something. And it's just like And I saw one today. He's going to Buc-ee's. Him and Yeti are going to Buc-ee's, and I'm like,
All right.
there's like 1 million AI Bigfoot videos out there.
Did they get a Yeti at Buc-ee's?
I don't know.
See.
What, a Yeti cooler?
Oh yeah, or a cup,
They got
Yeti cup.
Yeti
they got
cup?
Bucky Nuggies. I remember that from the video. But
Bucky Nuggies are fantastic.
oh, they are. They're great. I've had them
I
once.
bet they use the restroom there too, because there's
Oh,
so many.
There was a part in the video where it's like, this is the cleanest bathroom you've ever seen, something like that. But yeah, there's so many AI Bigfoot
And they could
videos.
get one of 87 different flavors of jerky.
Yeah.
And when that brisket's up, they have fantastic brisket.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm craving Bucky's brisket now.
That sounds good.
They're slowly working their way up towards us.
Yeah, it's supposed to get one around St. Louis.
What's on Bigfoot's credit card when he checks out? Is it Bigfoot or Mr. Foot or?
Well, I think it's just like Cher. It's just Bigfoot. He only needs one name.
He doesn't have a
No,
first
he doesn't
name.
need.
Not Mr. Big, Mr. Foot.
One of the things that kind of annoys me with him, in every video, he's always got like the Gen Z slang.
Oh, does he?
So he's like, "What's up, chat? It's your boy Bigfoot." You know, it's like stuff like that. He's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like
He's got the
Bigfoot's been
Riz.
around too long for that.
I
mean, I guess there could be young Bigfoots, but I don't
Yeah,
think I'm that way.
but he's always got the Gen Z slang. So I think I know who's making the Bigfoot AI videos.
I mean, he's been
Boomers.
around so long that I think he'd be the grouchy old man Bigfoot is what he would be. But
Yeah, you think so?
Maybe we need to make a boomer Bigfoot.
Yeah.
complaining
He'd be
about
like,
all the noise.
I remember when I could walk through the woods and everybody didn't have cameras.
Peace and quiet.
Yeah.
People were scared of me.
Yeah. He's yelling at the clouds.
Yeah.
All right. Well, piggybacking off of that, have you ever seen the silhouettes?
Yes.
Statues of. It'd be like cowboys or Bigfoot.
Oh, yeah.
Or,
Well, you have Bigfoot ones around.
Oh,
here.
we
yes,
do.
all over the place.
Yeah.
Bigfoot is huge around here for some reason.
Off Cole Hollow Road, there's like
There's
one
four
house
of
that's got
them.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
But they'll have them with dogs and cowboys and people, and they look like a shadow or a silhouette.
Semis will have women on them.
Yeah. So I was down in another city, Quincy, Illinois, and there was a house that had a bunch of these. They had dinosaur silhouettes. They had a bunch of these.
What? I'm confused.
So I took a picture. They have two big Bigfoot silhouettes there, but one is wearing like a mini skirt and a bikini top. Like, so is it a boy Bigfoot and a girl Bigfoot?
It must
I'm
be.
assuming so, but then why doesn't the other one have like trunks on?
This is all questions that I have.
He's
Here's
got
my-
swim goggles on.
Well, yeah, the small one.
protect his eyes.
Well, he's going to take a dip.
Now, my first question is, I don't know that you'd be able to tell a boy Bigfoot from a girl Bigfoot in real life, let alone on this silhouette. I think if you saw two Bigfoots all natural out in the wild, you wouldn't be able to tell necessarily.
Well,
Or
now
maybe
I
you
know
could.
they wear.
Well,
Mini
Bigfoot is
dresses and-
unrecognizable from. You'd have to look at his knees.
You know, he goes, "Rah." Oh, that's a boy
His knees,
Bigfoot.
yeah.
The girl one, what's the girl one? Goes, "Rah." Oh, that's a girl Bigfoot.
Or she's yelling at the other one.
Yeah. I told you to pick this stump up and take it out and throw it in the ravine. It's still here. But why necessary to put the lady clothes on the lady Bigfoot? I don't know. I just have never
So
seen
you can
that.
tell them apart.
As a side question, what are the dinosaurs doing?
Well, they got like pool noodles and stuff. That's a whole thing. And there's like
Are
a
they
baby
jousting?
Bigfoot. There's
Oh,
a
yeah, the
baby,
baby
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
It's got goggles on too.
What's the one dinosaur doing to the other dinosaur?
I don't know.
I don't remember seeing this on Jurassic Park, so I'm not sure
Well,
what's
yeah, because it
happening
looks like
there.
the T-Rex is kind of leaning back, like he's getting his neck bit by the other one, maybe.
But the other one's got a pool noodle.
What?
I was like, are they
I thought
jousting?
it looked like that pool noodle. He shoved it somewhere. Now the T-Rex is going like, "Rah!"
Well,
I'm
that's-
not
It's coming in
sure.
from behind. It looked like he got like
I
jabbed with
don't-
the pool
I
noodle.
think that's left over from COVID distancing.
And then as a side note, the little kiddie pool is like an inch deep. It's not even a pool
It's
at all.
small.
I don't know.
well,
odd.
it's 6 foot
Very
deep.
odd.
They dig it way down the
Oh.
ground. It's in ground. It's an
Gotcha.
in-ground kiddie pool.
Gotcha.
But I've never seen that. I was just kind of curious
That's new to me.
that, they have, dinosaurs. They had all kinds of stuff there. But the Bigfoot with the little bikini top and the mini skirt. So stylish, very stylish for Bigfoot.
Yes, it is.
So, all right. Well, that's all. That's
Maybe
all
it's
I
a
had.
picture. Maybe they got that out there to show the other big feet what's in this year.
Maybe they're tired of seeing all the naked big feet. They need to put clothes on these. But like you said, the guy man, the boy
He needs
Bigfoot,
trunks. He's just hanging out.
he's just letting his freak flag fly, man. He's like, I got my goggles. And that's all. That's like me on vacation. That's all I wear. I go to the beach, put my goggles on, some sunscreen, good to go. So yeah, I don't know.
Goggles.
Thought it was weird.
It is weird. Very weird.
So I had to drive by a couple times and try to get a picture. All right. Any more Bigfoot talk before we move on to the movies?
But I don't believe so.
Let's all go to the movies.
All right.
All right, Mike, you have come up with, I don't want to say a game, necessarily, or
No.
an activity.
So we've done like Mount Rushmores,
Coloring.
or we've done Would You Rathers.
Drafts.
Drafts. So I figured, why not give a bracket a shot?
Okay.
So, to set this one up a little bit, this is, I called it the greatest movies of all time. So I went to like 5 or 6 different sites and tried to pull from like the top 15 or so, the movies that I saw most often under the greatest movies of all time from
Okay.
a bunch of different sites. So what I did then is I kind of compiled those together and I put them into a 16 movie bracket.
Okay.
And we each went through and we kind of picked based on different criteria. We may have done a personal liking. We may have had a scoring system. We can kind of go over what we did, but we picked on our brackets from the same 16 movies, the greatest movies of all time.
And if anyone has never done a bracket, it's basically head-to-head, 2 movies, 1 movie picks, that movie moves to the next bracket, and they play the winner of the bracket below,
Yep.
and so on until there's only one left.
Yes.
Yep. And then I'll go over the movies here. So I when I picked the bracket, I was trying to pair them up. So the movies were somewhat stylistically similar, at least as best I could at the start of the bracket. So the very first one, and there's another caveat in here too. So a lot of these movies it picked were like a series, for example, like Star Wars.
Okay.
So instead of me restricting, because on some sites I would see like The Empire Strikes Back, or on another site I'd see a different Star Wars movie. So it's like, well, I'm just going to put Star Wars. And then individually we could either use like maybe our feeling as a series as a whole, or we could have chosen our own maybe favorite Star Wars movie. It was kind of subjective. So I left that part kind of open-ended. But the first matchup.
Are you going to read all of the movies real quick?
Yeah.
And then we'll go and do a bracket? Okay.
Yep. So I'm going to kind of set up the bracket as this is round 1.
I
So
gotcha.
these movies are going to be the ones that we all 3 started with. So first up, it was Star Wars versus The Lord of the Rings. 2 heavyweights going head to head. Next, we had The Matrix up against Pulp Fiction. Then we had Jaws against Jurassic Park. Next was Indiana Jones, followed by Ghostbusters. Then we had The Godfather, followed by Goodfellas. And then it was Monty Python and the Holy Grail up against Airplane. Then we had
This next one's the one that gets me.
Well, this is where I was running out of matchups and similarity.
But action.
Generally. So then we had The Dark Knight, Batman movie, versus Saving Private Ryan. And this one is the weirdest matchup to
That
me.
one is weird.
Forrest Gump versus Shawshank Redemption. I did the best I could, but I ran out of good matchups there.
Now, before we start, real quick, have you seen every one of these movies?
No.
I have not. So I have not seen.
I was disappointed how many I have not seen.
I had not seen Goodfellas, but that was the only one I had
not
seen.
seen,
on this list.
and this will probably get my man card pulled, but I've not seen Shawshank Redemption. I've seen bits
that's
and
good.
pieces of. It's a prison movie. I've seen
is.
bits and parts of it, and he's tormented in the prison. And it's a tough
Yes,
watch.
it
I've
is.
watched a little bit of it. I was like, I don't know that I want to watch this whole thing. So
Well, you want my man card is going to be shredded if yours is going to get pulled
let's see.
for
I'm
that.
trying to think. Is there? I don't know that I've ever sat and watched Pulp Fiction from start to finish.
No,
I have
the
probably
same.
seen the whole thing,
Yeah.
but I've never just sat down and was like, I'm going to watch Pulp Fiction. If it's on, I'll start watching it.
And that one is, you always hear the cult classic, and it's always Pulp Fiction. It's so.
Some of these just happened to hit at a time when I wasn't going to a movie. Because some of these, especially in like the mid to late 90s, my son's 30, so he was a baby or a little kid. It's like, we didn't do a lot of movies. We didn't get to go to the movies a lot. So some of these fell through the
same.
cracks.
And I mean, there's a number I haven't seen that I'm like, I have not seen either The Godfather or Goodfellas.
How do you not see The Godfather?
Have
That one
not.
came out in 1972. There's no excuse for The
Have not.
Godfather.
Well, I was 11 in 1972.
I was 1. I've seen The Godfather multiple times. Your sister, my wife, has watched The Godfather and enjoyed it.
I have not. I have not seen.
You need to
let's
see The Godfather. You've got to see it.
I have not seen Saving Private Ryan.
Oh my! What are you, a communist? What's the matter with you? No Godfather. No Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, I'm not a big war movie fan.
Okay, Godfather's not.
No,
technically a
Saving
war
Private
movie.
Ryan is. But and I've only
You
seen
don't want
one.
to see all those sacrifice and bravery that these guys did to
No, I don't.
kill the Nazis.
No, I don't. I could care less.
Just go to American Eagle and get your jeans and shut up then.
That's right. And I've only seen one of The Matrix.
Was it the first one?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
the only one that really matters.
Yeah. You could. You're
Sorry,
good.
that's my personal
No,
opinion.
you're fine. You're fine with the first one.
Okay. All right. Other than that, let's go.
Okay, sorry, Mike. We got you all
No,
derailed.
no. I say that's kind of it. So I kind of think for the first one we left it somewhat open ended. We each kind of did our own thing. So I think we can go ahead and maybe we'll go matchup one by one matchup,
Okay.
and then we'll see because I have a feeling we have very, very three different lists.
Oh,
So-
I'm sure we do.
So maybe we'll kind of see where we differentiate, and we can talk maybe a little bit
All
about.
right, let's go ahead. Let's do the first round then.
So the first one, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings. I went with
Some
Lord
of
of the
these
Rings.
are very tough.
These
I mean,
this is heavyweight. I mean, this is heavyweight stuff. I went with Lord of the Rings as my, and I did most of my bracket on just personal enjoyment.
now, would there be a specific Lord of the Rings movie?
See, I love the first one.
I mean, I think you can go the whole genre if you want, or what. Or
I love the first one, the Fellowship of the Ring,
Yep.
but the Return of the King, the third one, fantastic movie. So that, and I like Star Wars, but like I'm not as big of a Star Wars fan as some other people.
Yeah.
And there's really only like and it's like with every new Star Wars, in my opinion, it just keeps getting like more and more diluted.
It does.
But now they're doing the same thing with Lord of the Rings. So
Yeah.
I'm sticking with like some of the original Star Wars stuff, at least in my head. But I went with Lord of the Rings in my bracket over
Yeah.
Star Wars.
You want to go?
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I went Star Wars. And specifically, you mentioned it.
The Empire Strikes Back.
Would
That's
be my
the,
favorite.
In my head, that was like the.
It had the land wars and stuff going on. It had, that weren't just all in in space or whatever. I like any of the original three.
those
The
were the ones that I
other-
was using basically kind of in my head too.
And I can. Some of the others are okay. I mean, I can watch them, but and I love Lord of the Rings. I read all the books. I mean, I love it, but I don't know. I guess I was. What was I when the first Star Wars came out? I guess I was 16, and it just hit at that teenage time where it brings back a good memory. So yeah, I'm going Star Wars. Empire Strikes Back.
Okay, well, I'm going to give you a little. I got to set mine up a little because I looked at it a little differently. 'Cause
Go ahead.
I was looking at each one as individual movies because I thought some of these are not trilogies, or it's going to be hard to. I'm trying to
Right.
compare a 1-to-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I went and did was I went and looked up what was their box office, where did they land as far as rankings for that year.
So you
And
can go on a
also-
personal preference.
I did weight that in there. I had personal preference. Sustainability is like as far as rewatchability or how
Yeah.
often they're on TV.
That's good.
Cultural relevance. Did they impact the culture? And gross dollars adjusted. I found a site that adjusts it for today. So that's what I did. So on the first one, I had Star Wars, Lord of the Rings. I went Star Wars. Came out in 1977. Adjusted for today, it made $1.8 billion. It was the number one movie of 1977. Now, Lord of the Rings, I did first one, Fellowship of the Ring. So I thought, well, let's just go with that. It did
Apples to apples.
$630 million. Now, for the trilogy, the Lord of the Rings did like $3.8 billion for all of it. It was the number one movie of 2001. So I did Star Wars based on, and again, I was 6, 7-ish when this came out. And people that didn't, they weren't, if you weren't alive there, it's hard to describe the change, even in movies.
Oh, my
It was
goodness.
like going from, because just the special effects and stuff, it was, I know you look back now, it's like, oh, it's so hokey. It's like, it changed movie watching. It did.
If you watch previous space movies, sometimes you'd see the wire from the spaceship.
Yes, yeah. Or the robot is just a guy with like the sleeves made out of the dryer venting, and it's like, it's terrible. It's awful.
Did you have? Oh, go ahead.
It just changed everything. So for me, for cultural relevance, all the other stuff is like Star Wars hands down and I love Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So I like all these movies.
So that dollar amount you threw out for Star Wars, was that for the first episode or for all three? Of
That
the
was
first
for-
trilogy.
That was for the first trilogy. That's adjusted for today.
Right.
So, I mean, it made like 300 and some million. So adjusted, all these that I found were adjusted for today's
Yeah.
dollars.
Today's inflation.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think we can kind of tell with that matchup at least, because my childhood was more at the time of Lord of the Rings. So I think that's kind of where it pulled me a little bit more that way too.
Yeah.
But I tried not to, so when I did mine, I tried not to just make it what my favorite movie. I tried to put all this in there together like, okay, let's try to be as fair as I can. So that was where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
So, all right, go ahead.
I like it.
A lot of talking there just to say Star Wars.
No. Well, I like that you did that because there's a whole other way of looking at the bracket as opposed to just personal like.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
next up, The Matrix or Pulp Fiction, and I ended up going with The Matrix. I love The Matrix. Red pill or the blue pill?
Well, I've only seen the first Matrix, and I've only, like Doug, I think I've seen Pulp in its entirety over the years, just on various TV channels and things like that. But given what I know of them, I went with The Matrix.
I picked Matrix as well.
Yeah.
And it's for the same reasons. The first Matrix was fantastic. Mm-hmm. The second one was okay, and the third one was almost unwatchable for me.
Yeah.
Well, that whole style of filming and the fights
It was
and stuff
groundbreaking
was
when they first did it. I mean,
Yeah.
it was. And Pulp Fiction is more like a bunch of vignettes that kind of mash together, and it's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people loved this movie, loved
Yeah.
it. And I just could never get into it. It was just okay.
I love the dynamic of John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson.
And I know that
yeah.
kind of relaunched John Travolta's career because he was kind of washed up at that point. So.
And I mean, there's still memes today that I see that are, still out of Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
So, all right, next up, I put the animals together. So we have got Jaws.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Real quick, I'll give you the closest. I
give
wrote
us
all these down.
give us the numbers.
Matrix came out in 1999, adjusted for today's $380 million. It was the number 5 movie of 1999. And Pulp Fiction, $291 million, came out in 94, was the number 10 grossing movie of 94.
Okay.
They're really not that far apart.
No, not bad.
All right, next up, we've got Jaws or Jurassic Park.
Okay.
So, I like both of these movies a lot. And I actually, when I was younger, both of these movies terrified me. Like, I remember watching Jaws, like the movie marathon with my parents one day as a kid. And I didn't want to go anywhere, even in the swimming pool. I didn't want to go to the swimming pool. But there's nothing quite like the fear of I love dinosaurs as a kid too, but the fear of getting chased by dinosaurs.
That Velociraptor scene
in the kitchen.
Yeah, classic.
Yep.
And the T-Rex in the very first Jurassic Park, man, that was awesome how they did that. So I went with Jurassic Park over Jaws.
All right.
In my bracket.
I think I'm going back to my age thing again. I had to go with Jaws. Like you said, I was afraid to go in a swimming pool, much less the ocean. And it was just, I mean, yeah, you look at it now, it's pretty hokey as far as the special effects of the shark. But back then, it was like, oh my gosh, this thing is massive, and it's, it was amazing. So,
with just a couple sounds, the theme of Jaws is still universally recognized.
the music from it, and
the movie's score is almost its own character. It
really is.
Yeah.
Bottom.
And they would just show, because you didn't see the shark a lot, but
No.
they would show underwater and you'd see people's legs dangling and kicking, and they'd
You'd
play
see the
that
fin,
music, and
you'd see the fin.
you're like, oh crap, is the shark here?
Yeah.
I also went with Jaws for the same. It changed. It was also kind of the first summer movie blockbuster. It started that whole way of thinking about movies.
Yeah.
It changed the way people go to the beach. It affected tourism.
Yeah.
It did. People would not go to the beach. And like you, I didn't even want to get in a swimming pool. It freaked me out.
Which is so
I'm like,
weird.
It's terrifying.
But, and don't get me, I like Jurassic Park.
Oh, yeah,
It was
I
the
did
first
too.
one. It was great.
But I was older too, so I'm like, well, dinosaurs aren't real. Sharks are real. Sharks could kill me. I'm going to still go to a park. I might not get in the ocean. To this day, I get in the ocean. I can hear that. Do, 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 do. Like,
Yeah.
I don't get out where I can't see. So
And once again, the special effects in Jurassic was
fantastic.
groundbreaking
It was.
for that era.
I remember watching that at a theater and I was like, this is incredible.
Yeah.
So, okay, Jaws came out in 75. Adjusted for today's dollars, $1.5 billion. Jurassic Park came out in 93. Adjusted for today, $1 billion. So both of them,
Pretty close.
they were both
Yeah.
the number one movie of their year.
Nice. All right. Up next, we've got Indiana Jones and Ghostbusters.
This is a tough one.
This one was pretty tough. I've not seen every Indiana Jones movie, but I had seen the Raiders of the Lost Ark, and that's kind of in my head the one I put up against, like the first Ghostbusters. Ultimately, I ended up going with Ghostbusters. I love the cast of Ghostbusters. Like, I love Bill
good.
Murray.
It's good.
I love a lot of Bill Murray movies, but this one was pretty close to me. I think I probably could have gone either way. Ultimately, I ended up with Ghostbusters as my pick.
Yeah, I went with Indiana Jones, the Raiders of the Lost Ark. it just, I don't know what else to say. It was just a really well done,
It was a very
good
good movie.
And it was, intense, and you're on the edge of your seat a lot.
But it was also it was pretty fun. I mean, it
Had
had
a lot of humor in it.
yeah, that's moments.
I just really liked it. I really liked Indiana Jones. I, again, loved Ghostbusters too. This was a tough category for me, but Indiana Jones gets the win on this one.
Yep. I looked at it as Raiders of the Lost Ark. I also selected Indiana Jones over Ghostbusters. I enjoyed Ghostbusters. I actually like The Last Crusade is probably my favorite Indiana Jones movie. I think it's
good.
the best movie out of all of them for me personally. Sean Connery, you got the Nazis in there. I mean, it's great. You had the Nazis in the first one too.
Yeah, it was good.
Both of them solid, but I picked Indiana Jones. So
That interrogator Nazi in the first one was awesome.
and then when he gets his face melted.
Oh yeah, he gets his face melted off.
So Indiana Jones came out in 81, adjusted for today, $897 million. Ghostbusters 84, $775 million. Both were the number one movie of their year.
Yep, both good.
All right. Up next, we've got the call them the mobster movies.
The
baby.
mobsters.
The Godfather and Goodfellas. And disclaimer: I have not seen Goodfellas, so this one was kind of a, I don't want to say a throwaway pick, but this one for me, I've seen The Godfather, so I'm taking The Godfather simply because I don't have a lot of competition in this matchup to go off with Goodfellas.
Yeah,
So,
and I've not seen either one of these, so I went with what I feel like I have heard over the years from people talking about them, and my pick would be Godfather then.
I've seen both, and I picked The Godfather hands down. Goodfellas, it's fine. I know people, again, who love the movie.
is that De Niro?
And Pesci, and I think Ray Liotta was also in it.
I believe so.
And I think it's based on a true events. I don't know how true the story is, it's good, but and it's fine. But I just think The Godfather is such it's got so many moving parts. It's much deeper movie. It creates a lot of good characters in there. Where Goodfellas is almost like a caricature mob movie, which I'm fine. I like a mob movie, so don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But okay, Godfather.
Are you talking Godfather 1 mainly?
Oh yeah, Godfather 2 is good too.
Yeah.
I mean it really is. Godfather came out in 1972, adjusted for today's money, $1.7 billion.
Wow. Big one.
Wow.
Yeah, it was the number one movie of 1972. Goodfellas came out in 1990, made $125 million. It was the 25th.
So financially, big disparage there.
Yeah. That's kind of like a 16 seed going against a 1 seed.
Yeah,
There.
yeah.
didn't have a lot of chance. But
So, and then we've got a little, in this next bracket, the comedy matchup, Monty Python and the Holy Grail up against Airplane. This one might have been like the hardest pick for me of this whole bracket. Both of these movies are fantastic.
they are.
I love both. I could watch both of these movies like nonstop.
I could if I'm flipping through and one, I will just stop and wherever it's at. It's like I'm watching Monty Python.
Yeah.
or I'm watching Airplane.
No doubt.
I have a feeling I differentiated from you guys, but I love Airplane. I love and Monty Python as both of the humor. Anybody could watch it and just crack up on both of these movies. I would
say any male.
Well,
I know I'm
yes.
being sexist. My
Yeah.
wife doesn't overly love either
I was
one
saying,
It
of
doesn't mean
these.
you're not correct.
I was just saying, you probably need that caveat, though, to be fair. I love the slapstick of Airplane. I quote it still.
Yeah.
I love Airplane, so I went with Airplane.
I love intentional dumb humor. I mean, that's well written. Jokes are thought out in both of them. You killed me with this category because comedy is my favorite category to start with. And to have to pick between these two, almost impossible. So I started thinking about what would set one apart from the other. And then I just started thinking about rewatching times that I've rewatched it, and Airplane wins. I love the Holy Grail. I feel bad even not making it my vote, but I got to go with Airplane.
This was such a tough pick. I mean, this one is like 50.9 to like 40. I mean, it's just like it's so close.
I don't know how many times
50.1
I've
to
seen both.
49.9. I mean, it is like it's right there.
Great, yeah. I don't. This just came down to I had to choose one, and
Yeah.
Airplane won out.
Kind of I like both these movies too. I love comedy. So what I had to do was I went and looked at different things, kind of put my little formula.
I
in
bet
there.
I know where the dollars went on this one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Dollars were Airplane. I went Airplane, and simply because of again, it was kind of the first movie of that stupid humor that all these other movies through the 80s they just all the Naked Gun movies, the Loaded Weapons, these different spin-offs and lesser movies that aren't as good, but they're trying to do that. This was kind of the first kickoff of that. And as far as the dollar amounts, Monty Python came out in 1975. Just for today, it made $110 million, but it was not ranked. It was not in the list of where it was. Airplane made $350 million, came out in 1980, and it was the number 4 movie of 1980.
Yeah, the first time I saw Monty Python and the Holy Grail was on the PBS channel at home. I mean, it was just one Sunday afternoon. We were dialing through the channels on our old dial TV, dialing through the channels, and we landed on this movie fairly early from the start of it. And we just kind of left it there. My dad was watching it. We were all watching. And everybody was just, when it got to the rabbit scene where he's taking off people's heads.
Just a flash.
Everybody was dying laughing. I mean, it was just, I don't know. It was a great movie, but.
First place I saw it was on PBS.
Was it?
I turned it there and it was at the scene where at that time, I thought it was dumb. So I turned, cause I didn't know what it was. I'm like, what is this? I turned it there and they're walking through a village and they have the cats and they're just slipping and they're hitting the cats against the building. I'm like, what am I watching? I was just a kid. I'm like, I don't know what this is.
Yeah.
So I flipped. I'm like, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a great movie.
Yeah.
Love it.
But both of these movies are so quotable. I mean,
yeah.
And most dudes I know will at some point quote one or the other of these.
Yep.
All right, I'll try to go a little bit quicker through these.
Me too.
The next, we've got The Dark Knight, Batman, versus Saving Private Ryan. And I went with Saving Private Ryan. I like The Dark Knight on this one. And like Doug said, I guess you'd call this an action matchup. The Batman movie, it was good. I enjoyed The Dark Knight, but Saving Private Ryan, I feel like is such an important movie. Like, just to show that what that costs there for World War II. But yeah, good movie, really well done, but also the gravity behind it I thought kind of carried it for this matchup.
So this one I have a question. The Dark Knight, is this the Dark Knight movie with Bane, or is this any of the Christopher Nolan Batman movies?
This was like the 2008 Batman.
Well, because there was, what was the one? Was it Batman Begins where?
Or was this? Wait, hold on.
Because Dark Knight.
Let me make sure I'm thinking of the right one. Yeah, 2008. Joker is the main villain. He's going to blow up New York.
Oh, okay, it's that one. Because there was one before that where we get introduced to Christian Bale as the new Batman, and he's in the mountains with the monks and stuff. And he's becoming Batman. That one, fantastic movie. I love that movie.
This is
but
the
Dark
one
Knight,
after that.
Yeah, so Dark Knight was after that.
Christian Bale is still the Batman.
Yeah, okay, okay. Well, regardless, I told you guys I didn't see Saving Private Ryan, so by default I'm kind of going Dark Knight, but I love Batman, so I probably would have gone that way anyways.
Well, this is, in my opinion, like the best Batman movie.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I like any Batman movie. Even the Michael Keaton ones, I love Batman. So
I haven't seen any of the newer ones that they've come out with in the last few years, but I went Saving Private Ryan, kind of the same thing as Mike did. So I won't go back into that. But Dark Knight, 2008, $839 million, the number one movie of 2008. Saving Private Ryan came out in 98, which I didn't realize it came out that long ago. I saw it in the theater, but
it's been a while.
It made $516 million adjusted, and it was the number one movie of 98.
Nice.
And Seinfeld and his girlfriend were making out during that.
That was Schindler's List.
Well, that
was Schindler's List. Not to,
Now you've really lost
I blew
your
it.
man card.
I blew it. I messed up a Seinfeld reference. Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, this last matchup could not be any further opposed from each other, but it's Forrest Gump up against Shawshank Redemption. Shawshank Redemption is like one of those movies like you sit through and you like contemplate a lot, and it's like, well, that's like a kind of a, I won't call it like a masterpiece, but it's like a very well done, well written, like you said earlier, hard to watch sort of a movie. And then you have Forrest Gump. I went with Forrest Gump. I love the Shawshank Redemption, but that's, if I'm gonna sit down and watch one now, I'm picking Forrest Gump simply because I don't know how many times I can sit through the Shawshank Redemption, but most of the time I'm going with Forrest Gump.
Yeah. I enjoyed Shawshank and I like Forrest Gump. I went with Forrest because I liked his character. I liked some of the humor, kind of dark humor really, that it was. I don't know. Like you said, if I was going to sit down and let's say they both popped up on a channel right now, I would pick Forrest.
Yeah. I picked Forrest Gump as well. So Forrest Gump came out in 94. Made $909 million, number one movie of 94. Shawshank Redemption also came out in 94. It made $76 million. It was the 51st movie. So
Wow.
It is worth a watch if someday.
So maybe at this point, maybe we'll just run through the rest of our brackets now that
yeah,
we've
why
kind
don't
of
you?
elaborated.
That'd be easiest.
So to finish mine out, I've got Lord of the Rings up against the Matrix. I took the Lord of the Rings over the Matrix. And then I've got Jurassic Park up against Ghostbusters. And this one was tough, but I went with Jurassic Park. So then I've got The Godfather and Airplane going up against, again, two completely diametrically opposed movies. And I'm taking Airplane over The Godfather. Just, again, personal liking. I'm going to watch the comedy over The Godfather. And then I've got Saving Private Ryan and Forrest Gump, and I went with Forrest Gump over Saving Private Ryan. So my semifinals are Lord of the Rings and Jurassic Park is my first matchup. Ooh, and this was tough because this was like childhood, like which one do I like more? Ultimately, I went with the Lord of the Rings over Jurassic Park. So Lord of the Rings is in the finals for me.
Okay.
Then I've got Airplane going up against Forrest Gump. And these two kind of are a little bit more similar to each other. And when you go in the comedy realm, it's no contest. Airplane over Forrest Gump. So my finals are the Lord of the Rings versus Airplane. And my movie bracket winner, Airplane. Airplane was my bracket winner. Simply because the comedy of Airplane is just, I could watch it all day.
Yes.
Like I've kind of already said.
Yep.
So Airplane, my winner.
I can't complain with that.
All right.
I can't argue with it.
My second round was Star Wars versus The Matrix. Star Wars moved forward. And then Jaws versus Indiana Jones. Indy, I actually went forward with Indiana Jones, which pitted him against Star Wars. Then I got The Godfather versus Airplane. You know what that's going to be, Airplane. And then I got The Dark Knight versus Forrest Gump. I went with Dark Knight.
Oh, wow.
So my semifinal is Star Wars versus Indiana Jones.
The Disney heavyweights.
Yes,
now.
I went Star Wars.
Yep.
I'm a sci-fi guy.
Yep.
Then Airplane versus Dark Knight. It is Airplane.
Airplane.
And Airplane versus Star Wars. This is a tough one.
So your bracket basically has mirrored mine, except Lord of the Rings and Star Wars.
Yes.
We did that.
And the winner, Airplane. It's got to be. I love comedy. It's the best.
All right, let's see. What's Doug got?
So, all right. So I had Star Wars versus The Matrix, and I got Star Wars. I got Jaws versus Indiana Jones. I went Jaws.
Oh, all right.
Godfather versus Airplane. I went Godfather.
Oh,
there we
Airplane's
go.
out of the running.
Saving Private Ryan versus Forrest Gump. I went Forrest Gump. Now these, like I said, I didn't just put this on my personal favorite. I tried to put a lot of things in there. So because
There's a lot that went into your
personally,
your
if
scoring.
I had to watch any of these, if you said you can watch one of these movies right now, I would probably pick Airplane. Boom. That's the movie I'm going to watch out of all these movies. So my semi is Star Wars versus Jaws and Godfather versus Forrest Gump. Star Wars and Jaws. I went Jaws.
Wow.
And Godfather versus Forrest Gump, I went Godfather. So I got Godfather up
and
against the
Jaws.
Jaws.
That's a good pairing.
I got Jaws. Jaws went in and take it. Again, simply because I think out of all the movies, it made the most impact out of any of these movies. Culturally, dollar amount, it's on. I mean, if it comes on, people, it's got a following. It's caused, I mean, Universal Studios has a whole, you go to Universal Studios, they got a Jaws ride. There's been multiple movies. How many spin-off Jaws movies
And this
is
is
there?
50 years ago.
Yeah.
And how many other, like, spin-off bad animal attack movies after Jaws came out. They had orca,
Well-
and octopus, and
Oh, there's
Sharknado is
Shark-
this
yeah.
thing. and-
hundreds of them.
Yeah.
Maybe thousands.
Yeah.
I think it's a solid pick. I
Nice.
mean, some of these were down to
Yeah.
minuscule differences
Yeah.
that moved them forward, but
Yeah.
like I said, I didn't pick just my favorite. I just tried to pick all that in there. So that's where I went. Jaws won the whole
See,
thing.
that's good insight you brought to the bracket there. So hopefully that was fun to listen to. It was a fun exercise. and
yeah.
Maybe we'll do more of those in the future. But
All right. Well, let's just start in. We're finished up, I guess, with some stupid criminal talk.
You gotta love the stupid criminal.
Gotta love the
Stupid criminals.
So, first one I got is a California guy stole a vehicle trying to get away from the
California man.
cops. Yep. And he's trying to get away, so he stole a vehicle and took off. He stole a broken down truck with 3 pop tires. Like the absolute worst possible getaway vehicle. And here's what I don't understand is that it started off a snail-paced car chase. I've seen them do a pit maneuver on a guy doing like 110. What if they just get in front of it and put the brakes on and like, okay, we caught him. Why are they chasing him down the street?
Why are you entertaining that?
We can't shoot his tires out.
yeah.
No, they were moving
the
at
strips
just
don't
5
work.
miles an hour. So
How fast?
5 miles an hour. Driving so slow, at one point, an entire fleet of cyclists passed him. They went past the cops on bicycles. They're like, this is like a Simpsons episode. What is happening?
Can't you just walk up to the car at that point and just drag him out?
I like this. Sheriff's deputies tried to stop the truck and laid out spike strips. And
Yeah, that's what I
tires.
I just said the spike strips didn't work.
He's
That's
already
like
got 3 pop tires. What are the spike strips going to do?
oh my
So
gosh.
they finally got him stopped. Yeah.
I mean,
It took 90 minutes to make a pit maneuver.
I think 6 of the cops could have got out and stood in front of the truck and pushed against it and stopped him.
Why 90 minutes to do a pit maneuver? I don't get it.
That's insane.
I like the driver swerves seemingly at random. Well, if you got 3 pop tires, you're going to be swerving.
I like this.
Seemingly at random.
He
Yes.
even poked his head out of the window a few times and then explicitly yelled at drivers like, oh, yeah. Well, the guy stole vehicles. He's wanted by the police. I don't think it's inexplicable that he yelled at somebody. So anyway, there you go. If you're going to do a crime, you may want to pick out your getaway vehicle a little better if you're going to steal one. Next one I have is,
Did we cover a story one time where some guy stole a car and it was an electric car and it was not charged or
I think
something?
that sounds familiar.
They went
So you
about
may not want to
10
steal an
feet or
electric
something
car
like
either.
that.
So a Kansas man
Kansas.
got into a little bit of trouble. He was a low-level drug dealer,
low level.
and he ended up owning
Aren't they all
his
low-level?
deranged boss quite a bit of money, $20,000, because he lost some meth.
Uh-oh.
And this boss threatened to murder him and his family, so he needed some money. So what did he do? He went and stole an 800-pound cannon from the Spanish-American War to try to settle the drug debt. So he enlists the help of a homeless man to help get this cannon because he thought he'll take the brass cannon and saw it up and sell the brass. So they go up and they try to steal this. What they didn't count on is this cannon weighs 800 pounds. So they had to go get a truck and they get a
Did
chain.
it have pop tires?
No, this had real tires. They hooked
This
the-
is what popped the
they hooked the chain to the cannon and pulled it off. They
Oh
drug it
my
a little ways down the
gosh.
street. The tire or the chain breaks. So he drives to a friend's house, says, I need a chain. Borrows another chain, drags the cannon back to his house where he saws it in 5 pieces, took it to the drug dealer. Guess what? Drug dealer wasn't happy. He didn't want 5 chunks of cannon. He wants his $20,000. Well, the police, he went to his mom, told him what's happening. His mom called the cops on him. And when he woke up, the police were there, arrested him, and they took him in. They said that cannon, well, this surprised me, is worth $100,000.
Jeez. I bet the drug dealer's kicking himself.
Well, what do you do with it? The problem is, like, he tried to
Melt
take
it down.
He tried to take it to a place and sell it, but they require that you give them your ID and all this, and yeah, he wasn't gonna do that. So yeah, the drug dealer was not happy that he tried to pay him off in a cannon.
Imagine we own that in the Pawn Stars to pawn that off.
yeah. 5 different pawn stores because you got pieces. How much is this section of cannon worth?
All right,
Well,
so
I just happen to have a cannon specialist here. He's going to tell us.
I picture it more like the Antique Roadshow. Would you be surprised to learn that this cannon is actually worth $100,000? All right, so I have one more here. Florida man dressed in Dalmatian onesie outruns cops, shakes off tasers before he's caught at his girlfriend's house. So, yeah, this guy is dressed in a Dalmatian onesie, like a Halloween costume or pajamas. I'm not sure.
Kinda, yeah.
But they got him pulled over initially during a traffic stop, and they pulled him out, and they was able to put a handcuff on his wrist before he was able to finagle his way out, wriggle out of it, and take off running. They tased him, but he kept going. It didn't stop him to tase him. Said he had been driving erratically, stopping and pulling away at high speeds, dropped off a passenger, and so the police came. And my issue with this is that, and they showed the truck, he crashed the truck, then they show the street, and there's two Nike slides, like flip-flops, or aren't they called slides that you slide your feet
I think
in?
so. Yeah.
This guy is in flip-flops or slides in a Dalmatian onesie who was in an accident and tased, and he still outran the cops. Your cops need to be in better shape.
Is there a certain
now, the
point,
guy's not fat or anything, so maybe he's in good shape, but still, you're a cop.
is there a certain point you earn your if you can get
Your freedom?
Maybe.
this has to be the next Florida Man game.
It
I
says-
mean, dress up in a Dalmatian outfit and with your flip flops on and run away.
They should have just gone, here, boy,
They'll tase
and held
you
up some
and-
food or something.
It said somehow he managed to escape, and he still had one handcuff on. He went straight to his girlfriend's house. One place authorities almost guaranteed to, I like this, to check. So the troopers watched him flee through the forest. They just went and got a canine.
An actual canine.
Yeah.
A guy in a German Shepherd suit.
This is the real dog took off after Devereaux had turned up at his girlfriend. His girlfriend was home at the time and told the troopers that she didn't want anyone to go inside, including Devereaux, because they had drugs inside and she didn't want to face jail time. So the troopers turned tail and filed an arrest warrant. So they went in the following day where they did a search of the house and they found Devereaux and the drugs and the paraphernalia, and they arrested them all. And took
Did it just take till the following day? Why did we wait till the following day?
Well, I like how they had to get an arrest. They had to get a search warrant.
She
But I
just
like how they
She
go
got
back.
those pretty quick.
She just told you, right?
Yeah.
Hey,
There's
you got
drugs in here.
And I like how they came back and it was still there. He was there. The drugs were there. It's like,
It
These are
worked
not
out
bright people.
because you got a 2-for-1. It worked out in the end, I guess.
yeah. So he's like, oh yeah, I'm
Probably
good.
found a cannon piece in there too.
So all right, that was the last one I had.
Louise. Do you want me to go?
Go
or-
ahead, yeah.
All right. Well, as if I haven't been to Chuck E. Cheese in a long time, but as if it couldn't get any more depressing, I had seen this story. Alleged Florida crook dressed as Chuck E. Cheese mascot arrested on credit card theft charges in front of horrified kids. So yeah, Jermel Jones was working a children's birthday party at the Chuck E. Cheese when Tallahassee police stormed the joint during a birthday party and placed him in handcuffs as he was in the full Chuck E. Cheese costume. It's like the police didn't even give him time to take off the costume or anything. I don't know if he was a flight risk or not, but literally the thing that stuck with me from the story is the picture.
Yeah, the picture's good.
They've got the cop handcuffed Jones there as he's in the Chuck E. Cheese outfit, and they're walking him out the door. Imagine having your birthday party as a kid at Chuck E. Cheese, and then all of a sudden the cops show up to arrest Chucky, and they're like, "Oh, where are they taking him?" Yep, he's wanted for credit card fraud. So, yeah, the picture to me is the picture is the story because he's walked out. He's got even the helmet, the mask of the mouse is still on.
It's still on and his head's hung like he's like he's sad.
Yeah,
Poor Chucky.
there's Chucky. He's arrested for credit card.
Chucky's going down.
You know who this wouldn't have happened to? Billy Bob Broccoli. He was Showbiz Pizza mascot.
Billy Bob was?
Billy Bob was he was a bear, and he would walk around, and then they had their
His name was
band.
Broccoli?
That's what I didn't know that was his last name, but I looked it up. It was Billy Bob, Broccali, Broccoli. And then they had a big gorilla that played the piano.
Oh, yeah.
That was Fats Geronimo and Mitzi Mozzarella,
Who was the
Duke
drummer?
Lahr.
Who was the drummer?
Duke Lahr. He was like a dog-looking thing with like a space helmet on or something. Then they have a beach bear who had like a hula. I don't know. They had a whole thing. I liked Showbiz Pizza better than Chuck E. Cheese myself.
Is that what they used to have in Peoria with Showbiz?
And then it changed. I think it went out of business or got bought. And then, Chuck E. Cheese took over. You know what I heard? This is a little bit, it's kind of similar related, but not a stupid criminal. But they're trying to cash in on all of the 90s nostalgia. They've opened an adults-only Showbiz Pizza. So no kids, but they have games. It's a bar. They serve pizza. They have the animatronics that's still up there playing music, and you can go play different games, and it's just adults. So,
what kind of games? Like slot machines?
I don't know. I think it was, think it was just like the regular old arcade games like you had back in the 90s. So, I did hear that.
Interesting.
All right. Anyway, that was it.
Okay. Was that all you had?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, mine, we're going to continue in Florida.
Shocker.
We have a Florida man hijacks a Key West sightseeing train for a meth-fueled joyride on birthday. And the bigger part is, it's his birthday.
Oh, wow.
And he picks up passengers.
Well, he's wanting everybody to enjoy the
Enjoy his
celebration.
birthday. All aboard the crazy train. Tribute to Ozzy there. A man in Florida was arrested on his birthday Friday after authorities caught him absconding with a trackless sightseeing train, even picking up passengers while high on meth. Jonathan Patrick Winslow was celebrating his 57th trip around the sun on a raucous Independence Day.
I wonder if he's giving them historical fun facts as he's going along.
Probably, yeah. Over here on your right, yeah. When he turned up at the Conch Tour train depot in Key West, allegedly weaseled his way into the conducting one of their vehicles. I don't know how he weaseled his way into conducting.
Come on, it's my birthday. Come on, man. Let me drive the train.
I like his hair. They got a picture of him here. I like
he
his
looks
hair.
like he's on meth.
Oh my gosh.
He almost looks like the guy in the Dalmatian outfit. Winslow allegedly bamboozled a well-meaning employee into forking over the keys after claiming he used to work at the company years prior and requesting a tour of the train, according to the arrest report obtained by the radio station. The confused employee was left in the dust when Winslow allegedly sped away, thinking that surely the stranger must have had permission to take the train.
Can you speed away in a little train that is like a sightseeing train?
Picking up passengers? Hop on, quick! We're making a getaway.
You have a ticket?
He did not have permission to take the train, police said. Well, duh. So, anyways, blah, blah, blah. It could be tracked via GPS, but apparently already was downtown. Is there anything else in here?
Well, I like how they said they knew who they were looking for almost immediately because he left his Kia still running in the parking lot. I like this one, blasting rock music. Like that's the part that, now he's getting tuned up.
Yeah.
He somehow cajoled two oblivious strangers into joining him for the ride. Would you jump on?
I don't think I've ever cajoled anybody before.
No.
I might start trying to do that.
He exhibited rapid speech and appeared excited.
Meth will do that to you.
Even when the police told him about the charges he would face, he claimed he only borrowed, in quotes, the train. Again, he insisted he used to work for the company and noted that today is my birthday. So, I don't know. Is there anything else in this?
No.
Blah, blah, blah.
I mean, they found pipe on him, of course.
Yeah, and he tried to insist that it was a weed pipe, which that's not a meth pipe. It's a weed pipe. Get your pipe straight. Okay. That's all I got on there. Guys out for a joyride, one of the little trains.
Well, anything else?
I don't think so.
Mike?
No.
All right. Well, on that fun note, we will end this episode. So, hey, thanks everybody for tuning into the show. We hope you have a great week. Relax. Take in a deep breath. It's going to be all right. Enjoy yourself. Laugh a little bit. We hope you're tuning in. We hope you're tuning in 7 days. Until then, see ya.
Later.
Peace.